I moved myself and my motor project to my parents' place because winter. My off-grid life doesn't go very well, but I had a cold. I haven't really showed you my engine. No, my motor. I'm still not sure if there's a different in English, like engine, motor. Engine is like a combustion engine, and motor is usually an electric engine. Electric motor. So this is my motor. Can you see it? It's very heavy for being this small. Let's take this. The motor I chose for my electric sailboat project is a Golden motor 10 kilowatts. It should probably have been enough with just 5 kilowatts because this is a beast of an engine and motor, and you have to have like really big batteries to power this fully. I think most people might buy this kind of size motor but still have just the battery capacity to maybe power a 5 kilowatt motor, but maybe not even that, because it's not really the motor that is the problem usually, it's the battery, and that's the scary part. It was really hard to find the adapter, so I had to find the correct adapter, and after loads and loads of research I found out that I had what is called an aqua drive in my boat already. So the aqua drive had an adapter for a Volvo Penta engine, and then I had to find this clamp coupling, this adapter to go in between the two. So that should fit a 1-inch diameter bore from this motor and fit this Volvo Penta adapter for the aqua drive. So hopefully this will just screw together nicely now. But I'm not sure. Hopefully it does. Then I need to find a steel plate for mounting this motor, and that's another issue, but that's something to do in the spring maybe, or when it's a little bit warmer. This is the current status of my battery project. I have all the 16 cells mounted like they should be, and I have some foam in between the 4 of them because I heard they can expand a bit if they are too hot, but I cannot really I might put a little bit of foam in between all of them to have like some little space to expand maybe, but they are pretty solid and they should not do it. They should not expand. I will be plugging in 12 volt, 12 volt, 12 volt, 12 volt first, and then lastly connect them all in series because it's very dangerous. I realized that it's very dangerous. I made a small battery for my one wheel and accidentally shorted it with my finger, and I got really burned. So you can really hurt yourself. And that's also something that makes me worried and makes me procrastinate this project more, because I don't want to die. It's stupid to die doing a project. And I also have to then remind myself that I'm not really a regular person. I shouldn't worry about death and stuff like that. Blah, blah, blah. So then there is this board. This will go on top of the batteries. I will put it there. Today I will need to cut this piece of wood because the blue goes on the negative terminal of the battery here, and then this is the ground or the negative for all the stuff. Then from the positive terminal I have a fuse, and then I have the main switch, which is in very important that it's in the off position while working on this project, so it stops the flow. I have this old cable from the boat. It's a big copper wire. I have not great ways to mount all these things, so I will use these kinds of connectors to just mount it on the battery and onto the different things. The fuse is it's a very small opening. I mean, this wire is huge. I can use old starter cables as well maybe, but then I have to slaughter a pair. This is like the main positive terminal then, and then this BMS is going to go to all the battery cells, but that I will show you. And then I will have a grid charger here. I think I need to find a grid charger. I still haven't got it. This is the solar charger I have showed before, and this is the 12 volt converter, or 48 volts to 12 volts. So these will probably go somewhere there. So that's the plan. Let's drink some more coffee and start this. Working sometimes 24 hours and then getting home to an off-grid cabin when it's cold and snowy. That's not my off-grid cabin, you know. It's my other house. This is my parents' place. But coming home and the water is frozen is not very nice. And I couldn't have my cat. He couldn't live with me then. Then I would have to get home there alone. Save some money and some energy and some life. We live at my parents' place now during this harsh winter period. So maybe I can pay my debt on my boat and go sailing for a long time later. We need some bolts to bolt it together, and we need some pliers to cut. Maybe these are better. We're still losing some daylight, and I lost an hour or two of precious daylight going shopping. This is good. Cut off a piece of this. The end terminal of the BMS fits. I'm a bit worried that I will short circuit these two terminals here because they are kind of close. They are just 7 centimeters or something apart, but maybe I'll put something like that in between. But I will also not connect them all together until I'm ready for it. I made a small plan. This is what I'm connecting, I think. I already hurt my finger on something. Always. Let's cut some wires. Should have had something better than this one. I made it through. Yeah. This is the fuse holder, and this should go in to this hole. Yeah, maybe it will work. 200 amp fuse, and it's for 60 volts, so it should be suited for a 48 volt system. It's called 48 volts even though it goes, the lithium batteries goes from 50 something to 58.4 volts, I think. So everything should be within those limits. And if you don't do these things normally, it's it's very difficult to find all the right stuff. I wonder how this connection will be. Perfect fit, almost. I'm not sure. I hope this will be fine. We will try it so you don't have to. Then we need a cable from the fuse to the switch. So this is the switch, or should you have put the switch before the fuse? Nah. One of these. So this will go to this. I have better tools, but not here. You have always better tools, but not when you need them. Then they are in the boat or the croft, or the connection from this thing broke. Then we need to redo it. I'm not sure the connections are good. I'm not sure the connections are great with this tool, but it's a small tool and it seems to do the trick sometimes, but maybe it doesn't work perfectly. It almost looks like it's something else in between there. No, that works. That looks great. One piece at a time. Every once in a while I probably need to remind you that this is not a how to do this video. I'm not an expert, I'm an idiot trying stupid stuff, so don't follow my advice and don't do this probably ever. It's very dangerous, probably. It's gonna be weird, stupid, but you know, I should have probably put this on before screwing it down, but yeah, I think I just need to do stuff, even though this is probably just going to be a prototype anyways, so I will just try if this works. I found that you can see here that the mouse has been eating of my thing. I guess this silicone cover is made with some vegetable oil. And why should you use the same vegetable oil for like cables and processing food? It's crazy. Mice eats cables because it's the vegetable oil. Stupid. Okay, this is balancing cables. I put small things on them, so these will go one at a time to each battery. Wait a minute, two of them have been... I lost two of them. Oh no, I see where they are. They're here. Crap. I did also solder them because I don't trust these clamps, so shit, then I need to make two new. Of course I just have one left of the right, but I have another bigger size. But if I solder it, it will be fine. These are not for high current, it's just very low current. Do you own a Doomsday off-grid battery? If not, I have a video where I build it. And of course you can buy a better one, but for way more money. This is the poor man's off-grid Doomsday battery. Watch the video and learn. I just told you not to trust me, and then I told you to watch my video to know how I did it. And now you are confused. Should you trust me or not? Probably not. Maybe you can learn something, or you can correct me in the comments. I should have my helping hand. Archaeologists will be very confused by the yellow one. Why did he use a yellow one? It's probably because some kind of religious thing to worship the sea gods or something. We can clamp them too. What did happen? We're done fixing these. The way you connect these, the black one goes on the negative terminal, like the last or first negative terminal. Then you take the cable next to it and put it in between the next terminal, and then you continue like that for as many battery cells you've got. Let's choose. I can choose to put it here, or I can choose to put it here. I choose to put it here because I get the long cable. No, it's probably better to put it there, because then all the cables will be a little bit shorter. They should just be long enough, because this will be plugged in somewhere here. So these are the bus bars that connect them together, so goes like that. Maybe I should have like protection. I got some protection, because better sorry than safe. And then you can make sure that these are positive and negative. And we need to find the next cable. We have had 2 and this is 3. I'm not certain which way you're counting. Then this should be here then. So it doesn't really matter. No, wait. I'm already getting it wrong. This is the second one, of course. It should be here, in between those two. And third one should go here, in some of these two. So there are, for 16 cell battery, 16S battery, this you will need 17 terminal, because it will go on the main positive and the main negative as well. Now I have everything hooked up here. What you can do then is to get a multimeter. I will go get my multimeter and check the cell voltages. Every cell in between 2 to 2. This is the balancing cables and they should be connected here, which is quite in the middle of the thing, so it should be reaching well. This is also some kind of wireless thing. So this is the Bluetooth dongle, and this is the cell voltage. Yeah, I'm a bit worried, but if I just don't, I need to connect everything together, I think, to make any progress. I can check the voltage between these first, but as long as I don't connect these two, should have some kind of protection between. You can see here's the positive and here's the negative. So this will go here and this will go here, and these two cannot be short-circuited because that would be really bad. So that's the issue. But maybe I should just check the voltages between the batteries and then try to hook everything up to see if it works. Let's see if it works. To see if every cell is hooked up in the right order, you can check between they should all be the same voltage, kind of. And there's nothing. I should do this when everything is hooked up as well, to see if the last ones are correct. What? Isn't there a value? The bolts aren't tight enough, maybe. There is no way around it. I need to connect everything together to see if it works. I'm a bit scared, so I will have my glasses as an extra protection. And these were very dirty. I need to clean them. Let's hook it up. Now we can check all the voltages. Let's start with the first one. Let's start from the very beginning. 329. I can't get the reading here. There's something wrong. There's no connection there between battery 1, battery 2, battery 3, battery 4, between 4 and 5. Weird. Between 4, 5, and 5, 6. So there we have a reading, of course. There we have a reading, of course. And there we have a reading, of course. But if we take... They seem to be soldered on correctly. I had to resolder one of these connectors. It was broken. Okay, I get the reading from every cell. Okay, I will just plug these in to the BMS and see what happens. Nothing happens. Okay, should we dare to try the voltage of the whole thing? This is scary. Oh yeah, good. 52.6 volts over the whole thing. It's working. It's working. Great. Let's plug these things in and see if the BMS is working. Oops. What is going on? But the BMS isn't like lighting up or anything. I wonder if it should do that before it's all connected. The super strong battery is working, it seems, but to try it out I need to continue working on my motor controller and find a way to plug this in to get it working. And I'm not sure I can get, probably should get the reading from like a Bluetooth signal from the BMS, but I need to look up how that thing works. Maybe it just works when the power is on, but that's weird. Let's make some connectors on this thing. I went with a soldering on a connection instead. Oops. But these don't fit with the solder on, so I will have to remove the old solder and get some new.
Goda och har helt rätt liksom.
Jo, men hon var också en riktig karaktär.
Precis på måndag kväll.
I'm gonna test now, but if I turn this switch and everything starts burning or explodes, you get the fire extinguisher. I got my mom here and she's got a fire. When did you check that last time?
Pretty new.
It's inspected in 2010.
Yes, pretty new.
I made the hall sensors as well, the small connections. I had to check the pin out from the FSEXC and check if it was which color corresponded to the one from the golden motor. So I think it's hooked up right now. Okay, Matijs, are you ready? There's an LED or something in here glowing. That's a sign. Bluetooth module. The BMS is not it's not spinning, but I guess it's not hot yet, so it shouldn't be. Nothing is burning yet or smelling. Let's see if
It's happening either.
there's some LED glowing here. That's the only thing I've seen yet. I will see if the Bluetooth, idea Bluetooth. There is a Bluetooth thing, Bluetooth connection. I got some readings here. Oh, battery string 16. I got all the batteries. There's one battery that is higher than the others and one is a bit lower. So I guess the BMS will try to even those out. And I haven't charged them. So it says it's full capacity, but that's probably wrong then. It will probably calculate when it's charged up and down maybe. So I haven't connected any Bluetooth to this one yet because I haven't found which. This is the Bluetooth thing. I will try to switch at to the VESC tool. There is an app, but the app was $5. I guess. How is this framed? I guess it's there's no devices found because this is the Bluetooth module probably. But did the color match? There's something glowing in the motor controller here, and I've got the motor hooked up here, so we could maybe, so we'll try to hook up the computer. So there is a USB-C on this motor controller, and I will plug it into the computer via a dongle, USB-C to A, and we'll open VESC on the computer. STM32. That's a microcontroller I've been using for a synthesizer as well, so it should be able to control this and the synth thing as well. We are connected somehow to the motor controller. This is more progress in one day than I even hoped I could accomplish. Set up motor. If you want a plug and play This is a plug and research a lot project. Okay, let's just end the video here because I didn't make the motor run, and I will come back to this project and try to get the motor running. But I got the battery hooked up, and I was waiting for a wall charger for land power to the battery, charging the battery, and I got that. I haven't hooked it up, so that's the next video, and I will try to run the motor sensorless. I don't know if it works yet, but I hope it will. So please follow this channel to see what happens in this project and see if I got my electric motor running for my electric sailboat, which I am on at the moment. It's not electric at the moment, but we are here, me and Atris, and hopefully this summer we can set ourselves free and go electric and go sailing wherever we want to go. Have a nice day. Hi, my name is Mozart and I'm from outer space. I am an intergalactic filmmaker stranded on the last Earth. I document my sailing expeditions, off-grid amusement park, random adventures and projects, and the search for my happy-go-lucky land. And sometimes I invite you to join.